Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. My name is Michelle Mhlanga. Um, I'm famously or commonly known as Miss Reeds, and I just finished my master's degree in international public administration. So I joined JUFE 2 years ago, and I was studying in Shanghai before this. And many people would usually ask, why are you leaving Shanghai, such a developed city, to come study in Nanchang? But my first reaction was that I am a person who is so into the Chinese culture, and I'm also a person who is into, most of this ancient Chinese tourism. So what has happened is that I couldn't quench my thirst for all these things when I was in Shanghai. Hence, I had to come to Nanchang, and JUFE was the perfect place for me to come and study in. So I chose the program called International Public Administration. And it's one of those programs that a student could do if they wish to work, for example, with their government back home once they are done with their studies. It's quite flexible and it's quite informative. And most of the professors that are teaching us are quite exposed to the international world. And there are people who studied in the United States, in Europe, Australia, and all the other foreign countries. So when it comes to delivering the courses that they are specifically teaching, one gets to really get value for their time and for their money for those who are not on scholarship. So besides the whole academic stuff, JUFE has been one of the universities for me, since I studied my bachelor in China as well. It's been one of the universities which I've noted to be having, a very strong relationship with its students. And not only do they have that strong relationship, but they tend to, expose their students to different opportunities. For example, I've gone to visit some companies, technological companies, tourist companies, and all these other nice sceneries around. And if you're a person who is so into entrepreneurship and a person who is ready to mingle or mix with the local government departments which are doing the types of works which you might be interested in after you've graduated, then JUFE surely is the university for you to study in. I think I'll need the next slide. Oh, and of course, there are so many competitions that I myself have managed to be part of. And the main notable one is the one on the top left corner of the PPT slide. And that was the FLTRP English speech contest. It was a debate and public speaking competition, and I came out as number one on that day. So I got the opportunity to represent Jiangxi, not only JUFE, but Jiangxi in the same competitions. And on the top right corner, that was a day when we're sharing our different cultures with some high school students here in Nanchang. And it was quite a memorable day. The bottom left corner is, an extension of the top photo from the same speech contest. And the bottom right corner is an extension of the, cultural exchange we did with the International High School. Okay, the volunteer work. Um, I myself didn't start doing volunteer work when I got to JUFE, but it's something that is ingrown. It's something which is in me, and I started doing that from my previous university. Lucky enough, I got to JUFE, and I was told that I can still continue doing the same thing. And yeah, I've been involved in volunteering work since 2021. And so far, so good. It always is a privilege for me to be helping other people um, at my university and even outside of it. So if you are a person who is into volunteering or who is a philanthropist, then surely JUFE is the right place to cultivate your skills.